everybody and welcome to my video and my channel, I should say. My name is Catherine and I am a part-time reseller, a full-time mental health therapist as my day job, and I also am a huge lover of beauty and makeup, everything. So those are the types of topics that I talk about on this channel. Today's video is actually going to be geared towards reselling. So as May closes, I did my little calculations for May to make sure I'm actually making money, which is always nice. And I always like to kind of do my analysis of everything to see what's selling, how long it takes to sell, my total profits, yada, 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 yada. So in these types of videos, I'll link my previous ones in the past. I like to go over my top five highest and lowest sales, and then this month I actually had quite a few bundles, which we'll get to later as to why I had so many bundles. So if that's something that you want, if numbers excite you and profit excites you, then please stick on watching. Also, if anybody's interested, my makeup look is inspired by my rosé wine, my peachy pink little moment. All of the makeup that I'm wearing will be linked down below. It comes from my June's Shop My Stash videos, that video will go over everything. A few different items that I'll also link down below to kind of create a little depth in the eye look, as well as, like, I think my new favorite mascara is also linked down below, which that's been a journey. So I've only used it like 3 or 4 times so far, so I don't want to say my favorite, but like it's going that way. Anyways, enough makeup talk. Let's get to the reselling numbers. So for May, let me take a sip. For May, my total sales was $2,177.20. My cost of goods was $462.83, which brought my total profit to $1,714.37, which, if you watched my last video, which I will link up here, that's about $1,000 more in profit between April and May. And again, I will tell you what brought me to that number in a little bit. Some other numbers that I'm always interested in knowing is how many items sold. So it's about 78 items that sold total. It took about 43 days on average to sell an item, which I want to say, if I'm remembering off the top of my head, that's significantly shorter. I won't say super significantly, but like by like 10-12 days ish shorter than last month. My average profit per item calculated out to $21.70, and then my average listing price, which I don't know if I mentioned that last time, is $34.80. And then my average cost of goods price, so per item on average, cost about $5.86. So again, that will come into factor in a little bit. So what do we want to start with? Let's start with my lowest sales first. So we'll go from the highest of the low sales to the lowest of the low sales, if that makes sense. And I'll be popping up pictures over here so you can kind of see what the item looks like. The first one, should I scoot over? Maybe I'll scoot over. The first item was a Free People Intimately Sweet Lucy slip dress. I had actually purchased this for myself on Poshmark quite some time ago, maybe like 1 or 2 years ago. Never got around to wearing it. I was actually supposed to wear it on my Grecian and Italian honeymoon that was ruined by COVID. So I never got to do that, and I just decided that I didn't like it anymore. And so it was still new with tags. So I purchased it for $21.92, including shipping, taxes, all that. And I sold it for $41. So that profited me $9.16. I sold it on Poshmark, and it sold within 91 days of listing for the first time. Also, in my April's reselling numbers, I kind of explained how I have a new tracking system for my Excel sheet. So it's very color coded, which makes my organized heart happy. So my organization is, if it's the first time listing it, I kind of leave the cell just clear, blank. If it's the second time relisting it, will be green, third time is yellow, fourth time is red. So when I can quickly go into my my Excel sheet and I can see how often or how long I've had this in my closet, or how many times I've relisted it in my closet, and that will kind of determine if I take a lower offer on it. So this I'd only listed once, yeah, on Poshmark. I also color code all of the platforms I sell on, which I forgot to break that down of what I sold on each platform. I think I sold on every single platform except Facebook Marketplace, which is always the one that I have the hardest time on. But majority of these sales came from Poshmark. I do know that. So my second highest, lowest profit was this, I think it's pronounced Kukai Carla one shoulder top. I picked it up for $1. It sold for $13, so that profited me $9.05. Sold on Poshmark in 46 days, and it was only listed once. My next one was these Circus by Sam Edelman espadrilles. They say rose all day on them, very cute. I picked them up for $1.46. They sold for $12, which left me with an $8.69 profit on Mercari. And they sold within 73 days of only being listed once. My next one is this Who What Wear faux leather pleated skirt. I picked it up for $1. It sold for $10 on $10 on Poshmark, which left me with a profit of $6.05. It sold within 14 days of the first time listing it. And then the last one is a Columbia flannel shirt, button-up shirt. I purchased it for $4.23. I sold it to somebody for $10 in person. My friend Amanda, who I work with, sold it to her for $10, which profited me $5.77, and it sold within one day. Because I always, on my Instagram, which is linked down below, it's Catherine, Catherine.e.campbell. That is my Instagram. So I always post my new listings, which also transfers to Facebook, and she saw it and she's like, can you please bring that to work tomorrow? I want to see if it fits. And it did fit. So that is my lowest sales. So let's go to my highest sales, and we will go a little bit backwards. So we're going to go from the lowest of the highest profits to the highest profits. Let's see. So the first thing was the Free People Royale flat, like this little booty looking thing. I picked them up for $1 and I sold them for $75, which left me with a $59 profit. It took me 11 days to sell them, and it was the first time listing it. My second one is a Tony Lama tan leather pull-on boots, which I think I can list the haul up here if I remember which one it was. It was a pretty recent haul. I picked them up for $8, sold them full price for $85, which left me with a $60 profit. This was sold on Poshmark, and it took 2 days to sell for the first time listing them. The next one was these Ariat Work Hog Ventec, basically work boots, steel toe work boots. I also picked these up in a recent haul. Actually, it was my garage sale haul. I picked them up for about $2.50. They sold for $74 on Mercari for a profit of $61.65. And it took 7 days to sell them, and it was the first time listing them. My next item was a pair of, I think it's pronounced Katie, K-H-A, I think it's I-T-E. I don't know. Vanessa high-rise straight jeans. I picked them up for $5.50. They sold on eBay for a total of, including shipping, $114.75. I originally had them listed for like $205, and I had them listed for like $240, and somebody had sent me a $100 offer on eBay. and I took it because it was the second time I had listed them. So they sold on eBay within 8 days of the second time listing them, and I made a profit of $80.64. And then my all-time high profit of this month was an All Saints Dolby leather biker jacket. I actually picked it up in my, what was it? The ThredUp designer DIY box. I'll list the video up here. Which actually one of my ideas is to revisit that box and to see if it was worth it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that because I have some thoughts. But anyways, so they averaged out for $10 a piece. So that item was $10. It sold for $158 on Poshmark, profiting me $114.68. It was the first time listing it, and it sold within 78 days. So pretty happy with those profits. Now, I did say earlier that I had a lot of bundle sales this month, which is not usual. Like I'll have a bundle here and there, but these days it's more singular items selling than bundles, which I mean I try my best to like fill my closet with multiple sizes, different styles, similar styles. So it's like somebody going in and bundling them. It's not like I only have one size medium top. I have multiple size medium tops and like kind of similar styles, different styles. So, you know, when people are bundling, hopefully they find something to bundle with. But I just realized it's not as common anymore. Is that just me? Like I almost feel like I have to force a bundle sale, if you will, and I'll tell you how. So I don't know. Is that the same for you? Maybe not. Who knows? So I had, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I think roughly around 8 bundle sales this month. And why I had so many is because I was talking about it in my last month's haul or last month's recap. Is I try to at the end coordinate around the end of the month and beginning of the month a sale where it encourages people to bundle, or I discount things because I really want to make sure that I'm hitting my top numbers and then starting off the next month pretty well. So this month's sale is my pretty, I like to call my infamous sale, because actually there are some people on Instagram who've told me they're like, this is my favorite sale. You know, I love when you post this. I always buy things from it. So what I do is I call it my 1545 sale. So everything that is currently listed for $99 and below is now $15 each. Everything 100 and above is now $45 each, but you have to bundle at least 2 items. So that's where I get a lot of my bundle sales from. So my I'll do my lowest bundle sale was a pair of Lululemon capris and blank NYC Perry mom shorts. So the bundle, my cost of goods was $23.46, and it sold for $30, which only profited me 54 cents. Yes. So sometimes you have to be careful with these sales. Like you really have to know your numbers. Yet there's always some sort of combination that somebody will find, like the tippy top 2 items that are at the tippy top point of that $15. So when I sell something for $15 minus the $3 fee, it's going to be $12. So anything in my Excel sheet that is $12 and above, I actually color code that, so I know when I'm running these sales that maybe I just mark these items not for sale, or I relist them at a higher price, so that, you know, all that kind of stuff. Anyways, but there is always some sort of combination that people find unconsciously that only profits me less than $1. So anyways, I just laugh at it. But I had those shorts for a very long time. Like I think I listed them multiple times, so I was happy to let them go. And they were also a smaller size, so again, happy to let them go. Excuse me, my rosé is deciding to come back up. So my highest bundle profiting sale was I actually picked up this nomadic backpack, picked it up at the bins, and then this Rachel Zoe tote, which I had picked up in my garage sale. was in this garage sale haul. No. I've had this laying around for like a year, maybe 2 years, from 2 years ago in a garage sale. I just I haven't got it listed. Same thing for that backpack. I had it in my death pile for so long, and I don't know why I have such an aversion of like listing bags. Maybe it's because I don't want to like measure them or something. I don't know. But those two sold. My cost of goods was $3.25, and they sold for $60, leaving me with a profit of $44.75. So I'm very happy with that. Yeah, so that was my May's reseller recap, reselling recap. I don't know what I want to call it. Comment below. What do you think? Like reselling recap, reseller recap, something totally different. I don't know. So kind of my takeaways from this is, again, I tried to do something where it encourages bundles or sales at the end of the month, also correlating with the beginning of the month, just to make sure that the end of the month ends well and the beginning of the month starts off well. I also noticed because of that, sales attract more sales. So when I was running this bundle sale, and I used a lot of social media impact. I'm sure if you guys follow me on Instagram, you're probably tired of me like posting sales and posting like sending out offers and stuff like that, but I did a lot of media presence for the sale on Instagram, on Facebook. So then that attracted the initial sales, and then because I was making sales, it almost like encouraged other people to buy things, and not only on Poshmark but like other platforms too. I don't know if algorithms like connect that way, but it did, because I actually sold quite a few pieces, individual pieces on Poshmark while I was running the sale for like full price, or still like very good, very reasonable offers that they were sending me. Like I sold a dress for it was listed for $85 and somebody sent me an offer for $55, and I was like, heck yeah, I'll take that. Even after I had sent them like, hey, my bundle deal. So I noticed that more sales attract more sales, and they also come from newer people. So like when you look at their profile, they only have a few followers or whatever it may be. So I don't know what that is, but it's something. Also, just not being greedy. I just, if I'm making money on something, like obviously I want to make top dollar for things, but if I'm making like a pretty good chunk of money, and that's going to be different for everybody, like I'm going to accept it, because again, sales attract sales. So I would rather take a little bit less money on an item knowing that that's going to attract another sale than declining it and then I have no sales. Just my thought. I also created a video that I'll post up here of how to have a successful Poshmark sale. And again, that's my own opinions about things. Everybody has different ways of how they do sales, but that's mine, and it kind of breaks down a little bit further into detail of what I'm talking about. So yeah, that is May's reselling recap. I'm still working title. Anyway, so thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. If you liked this content, make sure you give it a big thumbs up on your way out, or when you're watching more videos. That's always appreciated. Make sure that you subscribe if you feel so inclined to do so, and I'll be seeing you in my next video. Bye.